Hey, welcome to Gold Fever Adventures. I'm Jack Tucker. I'm up here in an area we call Gold Mountain. Been a lot of gold pulled off this area right here. I'm going to be hunting today with the GPX 6000, the Mine Lab. I'm going to be checking out some new areas where maybe I might just get lucky and find me a piece of gold. But hey, I want to thank you guys coming along and sharing on these adventures. I'm going to show you where I think a lot of this gold is coming from. And then later on, I have ordered me a Deus, XP Deus, the Extreme Hunter. That thing goes deep. I'm going to take it up on the hill where I think the vein is at, or where the source was, and I'm going to go deep and see if I can find where that source is. But right now, I'm just kind of down below, and I'm going to hunt some of these washes. Maybe I'll find something that somebody missed. But again, like I said, thanks for coming along, guys. Let's just go see if we maybe find some gold today.
Truck, it's time to roll with hearts so wild and a common goal. Chasing the goal, we're ready for the thrill. Through mountains and rivers, we'll climb every hill.
I'm going to get down in this wash. You can see a lot of people have been down in here terrorizing it apart, digging all over down and through here. But up there on that hill right there, right up there, I believe is where the source was. And what happened is it all broke down right there, and then it slid on down the hill and got into this wash and then traveled on down. There has been a lot of gold come off of this area. I found a piece up there a couple of years ago. I was using the gold monster, and I found this rock. It had 18 grams of gold in it. I know a few other people pulled some big rocks out of there too that was just loaded with gold. That hill has been hammered. There, it looks like a bomb has gone off up there, if you know what I mean. There's holes all over up there, people digging. And there's mines all around this area also. There's a mine right there. And then there's just little prospects. See, there's one right there. They're all over up this hill right there. There's another one up there. So this whole mountain is full of gold. That's why we call this area Gold Mountain, because there's been a lot of gold that's come from this area right here. I mean, a lot of gold. We don't cut that bush got me. I should be wearing gloves. Yeah, just a big hunk of lead. Bullet. Just that little BB. Screen. And what really sucks, sometimes you'll just find like one little wire. It's probably more likely from an old dry washer or something. Well, I don't know if you can tell by now, but I forgot my pick. Can you believe it? Get all the way out here, forgot my pick. So at least I got a scoop. That's all I'm using is a scoop and a rock. So I won't be up here too long, but I've been up here on this high bench. I'm going to drop down inside this wash now. Well, I got to tell you, it's windy up here. This has been an uneventful day. So I came up here. First thing I wanted to do was I was going to use this phase what is this, phase technical? This is a booster, so I could boost my signal, but guess it doesn't work Bluetooth or cordless, so it's got to be wired. Well, I kind of knew that anyways, but I didn't have the little adapters, you know, because these headphones take the smaller phono plug, and I need the bigger one there. I did find one, but I don't have the other one, so I couldn't use this here. I wanted to test this out. That'll have to be another time. So that didn't work out, and then of course I forgot my pick. That didn't work out. So now I'm just contemplating what I should do next. I think maybe I'll just assess the situation. Maybe I ought to fly the drone. Maybe that's what I should do, fly the drone. I'll see. Well, I'll tell you what, this hasn't been my day. You ever have one of them days? So I got the drone out to go fly it, and of course, I don't have my little phone that I hook it up to, the screen. You know, I always think about, I wished I had one of them that just had the screen built right onto it, because then I wouldn't have to worry about that, because you got to take that out and charge it anyways. So I don't have my screen, so I'm not going to fly the drone anymore either, or today. So man, this has been a bust. I don't know if you guys ever have these bust days once in a while. Let's just look around and see what else is. I'll show you guys around, see what's going on around this place. There's some history on this place. Let me show you around. Okay, that area right there is known as Winchester. That building is pretty well crumbled down. There's some few foundations in that over there. It's a big mine right there, and on the other side of the hill, that's the big Desert Queen mine on the other side of the hill. So I think what they were maybe trying to do was tie into the mine from the other side. But there's prospects all over though up here. We are on a private mining claim. It butts right next to the patented land right there. Look up that draw, all the way up there, you'll see a post someplace up there. Is that it right there? There's a PVC post. That's the one corner right there. And then over here, up here on this hill, right below the knob right there, someplace up there, there's another PVC post. Right there. So this is a pretty big claim, and it does have a lot of history on it. Now, over here, down in there, I believe was probably part of the old town, because there's a lot of old foundations, rock buildings. There's an old well over there, a bunch of stacked up rocks in that. And somebody told me out there someplace several years ago, this is probably about 8 years ago, they found a gold coin out there. So I went over in that area, kind of detected. There's a lot of tin cans and stuff out there. So you'd need a detector to get rid of those tin cans and everything. But there's a lot of mines up and through here. Like I was saying, this here is what we call Gold Hill. Now, why the old timers missed it for? Because you know, the old timers, they'd get in these washes and they would basically dry pan, and they'd follow it up to its source. But the source here, they never found. I'm going to assume they never found the source, because it was probably right in that area right there. And thousands and thousands of years ago, that source broke off right there as it came up out of the ground. And then it would slide down. And then over time, it just got covered up with weathering and everything. And so that's why all those big nuggets stayed there till we found them. I mean, we found I'm telling you, when I say we found a lot of gold up here, we have found a lot of gold up here. Nice big pieces too, specimen type stuff. So that's where I'm going to take the Deus, the Extreme Hunter, and I'm going to walk up that hill. It's a pretty big, steep hill. You got to be almost a billy goat to climb up and down that hill. But I am going to climb up there, and just to see if maybe that deep detector won't go any deeper, and maybe find where the vein is down below there that regular detectors just can't pick up. I know there's been some 7,000s over there, 6,000s and gold monsters, and everything else has been all over that hill. But there has never been a Deus Extreme Hunter up there. 2 box. But I've got that detector coming. I'll have that later this week, and then I'll do another video on that there to show you that. But the Deus, that's multi-frequency, where all your other 2 boxes, White's has one, Garrett's has one, Fisher had one, they're all just single frequency. So that multi-frequency is a pretty good detector, but I'm gonna walk up and down that hill there with that detector, see if I can find the vein, the source. Like I said, that's for another week. It's really windy right now, so I think what I'm gonna do is call it a day. Call it a day. Didn't get much accomplished today, but hey, at least I got out. And that's the important thing, get out. Get out. It's a beautiful day here in Arizona. You know, I'll tell you what I do have here in the truck, this little Ryobi vacuum. That's if my battery's charged. We'll find out. But I was thinking maybe I'll just walk down in this wash and some of them cracks and crevices right there, maybe just do me a little bit of vacuum and get some material to haul back to pan out. Might as well at least just do that, get some dirt to take back with me. I was even gonna put boots and pants on, do some serious walking around down here today too. But a while back, somebody was down here and they said they got into a little nugget patch up here in these Palo Verde trees or whatever these trees are. And so they trimmed some of them back and got back up in here and they found some nice nuggets up and through here. So that's what I was going to do, just do a little bit of that. Maybe I can find some of that fine stuff that the it's got a nozzle that the metal detectors won't pick up. Well, I guess that was fast, huh? That battery went dead. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm not having a good day at all today. I got a scoop. I got a scoop of dirt. I'm not having a good day at all. Good day, having a good... There was this old song I saw once upon a time. You ever have one of them days? Yeah, even the vacuum wouldn't work. Jeez. You know, there's this area on the other side of the hill over there that I went to one time and found a little piece of gold. It's the only piece I found over there too, which was funny, and a few other people, we didn't find anything else, just that one piece. And I found that kind of strange, but so if you've seen some of them pictures where I did with the Polaroid cameras where you get these flares, some people call them gases, and I was going to go back over there again. I could go back over there with that Deus Extreme Hunter over there too, but I also got this blanket that you pull behind your quad or truck or walk with it, a big blanket coral. And I thought about taking that over there too, that goes a lot deeper. But all another works, another day and another dollar. But in the meantime, god dang, it's windy up here. Well, it sure got windy up here, I'll tell you that too. But so I'm going to head back to the home front. But hey, I want to thank you guys coming along, sharing all these adventures, short and sweet. Like I say, you'd think you'd learn from your mistakes over time. I should always carry a pick in the truck and check my equipment and that before I leave, just because you never know. Anyways, been one of those sucky days. Been that way all day long, I think, though. But anyways, hey, I want to thank you guys coming along and sharing on all of these adventures. I sure hope, if anything else, you have a little fun anyways. Come along with me as we get outdoors and walk around and do some exploring. But I'll be back up here. But anyways, thank you guys coming along. And till our paths cross again, you guys all take care. Have yourselves a fantastic day. And thanks for watching, everyone.
Load up the truck, it's time to roll. With hearts so wild and a common goal. Chasing the goal, we're ready for the thrill. Mountains and rivers, we'll climb every hill. With the sun on our backs, we take our stand, uncovering treasures buried in this land. This gold fever's got us running wild. In the heart of the land, we feel like a child. Adventures await in the searching, uncovering keys. With a gold pan in hand, we sift through the dirt. Each little glimmer makes our hearts surge. By the firelight's glow, while laughter rings, as we dream of the riches tomorrow brings.
Stuff right there.
Gold fever's got
You did good,
us
man.
running wild.
The gold mine.
I got you.
We feel like a child. Adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams.
Oh, ain't that cool? Is this like the three, I was gonna say something bad.
Wait a minute.
That'll work.
Is that better?
There you go, that's good.
Our laughter rings as we dream of the riches tomorrow brings. This gold fever's got us running wild. In the heart of the land we feel like a child. Adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams never alone. So here's to the nights beneath the stars. With our hearts full of dreams we'll go far. This gold fever's got us running wild. In the heart of the land, we feel like a child. Adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams never alone. Never alone. So here's to the nights beneath the stars. With our hearts full of dreams, we'll go far.